So let's see if Marcia Wallace really did write on her card what she said she did, the word genitalia. On the left is a freeze frame from the broadcast video that shows the very first thing that you can see that she wrote on her card. And the right-hand freeze frame is the very last frame from the video as broadcast that you can see something written on her card. So let's see if we can remove the oops and figure out what was underneath there. We also need to mentally remove the white letters, Match Game Productions, RIP Marcia Wallace. Those white letters were actually added by the people who put this up on YouTube. So you got to ignore the white letters and pay attention to the white card, the black letters on the white card, and try to omit the oops, which was added by the Match Game editors. So let's take those two important white card areas, separate them, rearrange them, enlarge them, look more closely at them, make them even bigger, and then see if we can figure out the bottom card first. If you look in the middle of the whole of the letter O, you can see a letter that's, in theory, either the letter F or the letter E. By comparing it with the upper photo, you can see that it has a bottom stroke, so it must be an E, not an F. And likewise, you can see that between the O and the P, that letter must be the letter T. So let's put those in. And you can mentally move those up to the upper photo and see how they fit there. If you look up at the upper photo to the left of the E, you can see a round letter that I believe is the letter G, and to the right of the E is the letter N. That is, you have the left stroke, the lower left corner of the left stroke of the N, right underneath the letter O of production, and then the lower right corner of the N is immediately to the right of that. And if you fill in the rest, you can see that it's completely consistent with the word genitalia, just like this. She's kind of scrunched up near the edge of the card there on the right-hand side, I suspect because she had originally intended to write the word genitals, then decided that genitalia was a little bit more professional or whatever, and felt, oh yeah, I can fit that in. The eye is very narrow. That'll all fit. Let's take all this away so you can concentrate. You can either look at the bottom black lettering or the top black lettering while we put it back in, and you can see how it's completely consistent. All those black marks that you can see are completely consistent with the idea that she did indeed print the word genitalia all in capital letters on her card, and that when this appeared, they had to go back and edit it after the fact so that it would be difficult or impossible for people to figure out what it actually was. Well, luckily she told us what it was, and I think we can verify that from the record of what was, in fact, actually broadcast.